Welcome, guys, to day 13 of this alliance match. I will say, if I sound different, it is because I got a new headset, new mic, and all that. And this is 3 days ahead, or so, or 4 of my other Iron Order series. So, yeah. So, this will probably be a shock, but after the new year happens, you will be hearing this voice for essentially until the end of time, hopefully. But there is some interesting things have happened. Venezuela is going to be attacking the Freemasons Lodge for America. Now, I've known this for like a day in advance now that I saw. Okay, yeah, so I am recording this on Christmas morning, and as we can see here, Venezuela is doing this with his own little special gift. I don't know why he's doing this against the leader. It is very interesting. He is doing a multi-front attack against him. So he wasn't AFK. It really was an actual person. So yeah, it looks like he's pulling out all the stops to attack the Freemasons Lodge. So this is now the next Grand War. This is a surprise attack right here, honestly. And a very surprising one too, in my opinion. So I'm gonna take a guess who's doing this because we're in the lead and all that. But hey, more power to you, Venezuela. We see your strats, we respect your strats, we treasure it, and we hate it. We despise it, we love it. Depends who you are. But for me, I'm neutral, and I find it very interesting. So as you can see, he's still going for more infantry. Not building much of a navy anymore. But the question is, will Mexico be opportunistic as always? That's a question we've foreseen. Now, as you can see up here, the Freemasons is still not aware of this. He's still not awake to do this. And all of that. Because he is currently occupied with Dutch America, but he may have to reroute his troops, which will be very interesting to see. So Cascadia, Hispanic Mexico, Texas, all that very interesting. Dutch America is out of this match. As you can see, his name does not appear anymore, so it's nice knowing him. As you can see with Russian America, he is being occupied, I should say, by Cascadia. RP to him. Mexico did send more backup to New Archangelsk, to my knowledge, so good for him. And yeah, that's essentially it right there. So yeah, will Venezuela be able to take out the Freemasons Lodge of America, or the Freemasons Lodge of America be able to push him back? That is going to be an interesting question to see indeed. Now Texas, as always, I know it may seem like a harp on him, and I do, but it looks like he is making more hunter mechs and all that. So, as we can hope, his small but heavy-hitting army can lead him and his teammate to victory. Now, with Venezuela's multi-pronged attack, he's also retreating his ships for a defensive strategy here and all that. And it seems like he is taking advantage of the fact that there is no one in these cities, potentially. Now, I have my own opinions of this and my own thoughts, but I would rather not share them, so to speak, because it'd be rather tasteless on me. Now, where is this coming from up here? Ah, his submarine brigade. I see. So, as we can see, it is what it is. And it's going to be very interesting as a fight. But I think Venezuela does have the upper hand here with the surprise attack. Now, sadly, if Freemasons Lodge America did have some navy, he would actually been able to counter this. Just like Texas, me, Mexico, and Cascadia have. Now let's look at Hispanic Nueva Mexico. Now as you can see here, he just stacked all his troops into a very big stack, and he's still making bombers. So it looks like he's just going to prepare a nice, juicy stack for a defensive fight. So Venezuela's battle plan here is going to be pushing into the area of Florida, right here. Little handle of it, I think. And he's also going to be hitting up through. So he's hitting them in the south, the northern south, so he's taking him along the coastline, all his major cities right now. He's hoping to hit off New York. For whatever reason, I do wish him luck in that endeavor, honestly. Now, this is something I do think can pay off, but there's also a chance that it won't pay off. Now, if Freemasons Lodge can push back Venezuela, or if Mexico sees this opportunity here, they could both take out Venezuela right now out of the match. But that all comes down to personal preferences and whatnot. So, Freemasons Lodge will be on soon, I'm assuming, to counter this attack. Now, Mexico, it looks like he is chewing up the majority of Dutch America with his troops. It looks like Dutch America was trying to recover, but at this point it looks like he's given up. So Bannock is now officially out of this match. Now, question here is, does Alan or Sanziman get out of this match next? That will be interesting to see, as right now, Princeps, Victor, King Reaper, Smoking Caliber, me, Alan, and Sandsman are the last remaining players on this. So that means there's only 6 soon. Wait, no, 6? Or is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 soon to be 6 players here. Now we can see that Venezuela is doing this in a hope to speed up his victory, as knowing if he can take out the Freemasons Lodge, he can bring himself to an almost guaranteed victory here. But can he do it before Mexico and Texas do anything about it? Because there's a chance here that, from what we've seen in the past, they love joining into conflict to beat the losing side. And if they see Sanziman lose these coastal cities, there's a good chance that they will push in and take those cities for themselves. And I will, of course, watch as my ally gets obliterated, and opinion from someone might be lower than me for it in the future. But we can see a lot of naval movement here. Freemasons is moving this down here though, so he is going to be able to retaliate against Venezuela, interestingly enough. Now, as you can see here, Venezuela is chilling right now with some defensive measurements at home, getting his industries up. Mexico, as always, is building more industries, trying to get his up to par, just so he can keep up with his massive army that he has here. Now, as you can see here though, in the newspaper, Russian America hasn't taken a lot of losses, lost scout discs and all that due to these people. Dutch America has lost a lot of cities to Mexico. And so President Mexico's lost more lives than him. You know, it legit shows just pure captures. That is a surprise. Freemasons Lodge is doing his best against the First Nation League and all that. He even lost a submarine, it seems. So as you can see here, Alan declared war on him. Is he yesterday? And all that, right? Yes, yesterday. And when the moment that happened, Venezuela lost a destroyer, and the Freemasons lost his submarine. So they're in a broad war that started out in the sea, and now they're gonna be fighting. Interestingly enough. So, right here, leading international military activities estimates the following nations to be the strongest ones without the Freemasons Lodge: Mexico, Texas, Venezuela, me, the Sanctum of Mexico, Russian America, Cascadia, Dutch America, and the First Nation League. Now, the highest rated nations is Russian America, First Nation League, Federated States and Antilles, New England Republic, and Hispanic Nueva Mexico. Very interesting. So as you can see here, Fort Norfolk claimed to be part of Mexico, interestingly enough. Anyway, guys, this is a short and quick one. And all that, I will catch you on the next one tomorrow. Until then, let me know how Mike sounds. Bye.